KT McFarland joins me now. She's in New York City, sitting on the set right next to me. All right, put your forecasting hat on. What happens next in Venezuela?
It's so brilliant. Okay, so what Trump is doing is seizing the tankers. And there's plenty of international precedent for seizing sanctioned boats. Yep. So we've had the sanctions. Nobody's enforced them. Trump's enforcing them. If you look at the numbers, Venezuela makes maybe $200 million a week on selling oil that it's not allowed to sell. It also has expenses of about $200 million a week that pay for the military and everything else and everything else. It only has a reserve fund of about $1 billion. So if Trump takes away that $200 million a week, Venezuela pretty soon runs out of money. I mean, really soon runs out of money. And that's the money that Maduro uses to pay the military, to pay off all the bad guys, to keep himself in power. So that's why when Trump says, oh, I think Maduro's days are numbered, I think he's counting off the days until Maduro runs out of money.
Well, he can't stay. I mean, if Maduro is still in power, say 6 months down the road, that's a defeat for the United States.
Completely.
A defeat for Trump. Can't have that.
No, and I think what Trump's trying to do is not just with Maduro, but his entire South American policy. And the new national security strategy he just issued. He envisions a Western hemisphere that's U.S.-led, that is at peace, that invests in each other, that trades with each other, and is a shining symbol to the world of how democracy and American leadership work.
Colombia, next country?
Well, Colombia's a little different because Colombia is the drug trade. So what Trump is also doing, and what he's doing with Venezuela when he's shooting those drug boats out of the water, is he's also going after their cartels and he's stopping the drug trade. You know, we have ignored South America for 20 years. Both parties have. And what's happened? The Chinese have come in, the communists have come in, and the cartels have come in. And I think Trump is looking at all of those and saying, I'm going to remake the Western Hemisphere.
That's fascinating. One more for you. President Trump says European leaders, some of them, are calling for another meeting to work out a ceasefire in Ukraine. Watch this.
I think we had some little disputes about people, and we're going to see how it turns out. They would like us to go to a meeting over the weekend in Europe, and we'll make a determination depending on what they come back with. We don't want to be wasting time. Sometimes you have to let people fight it out.
Well, what do you okay, forecasting hat one more time. What do you think is going to happen?
I think Trump is getting pretty fed up with all the Europeans wanting to have meeting after meeting after meeting, and really nothing's happening. I think there are two options here. Are the Europeans going to step up and pay for all the weapons Ukraine needs? So far they've been reluctant. They've done a little. We're not paying for this war anymore. We'll sell our weapons to NATO. NATO can give weapons to Ukraine. But at the same time, the Russians don't look like they want to settle a deal. I could see if this keeps going, this could go on for another year or two of fighting.
Well, China's involved in the sense that they don't want the war to end.
Of course they don't want the war. They're thrilled. They're making money on this. Why? Because Russia has to get money from China. China, all it wants from Russia is the natural resources. So China is happy to have this war go on. Europe's preoccupied. The United States is preoccupied. Meanwhile, China's doing whatever China wants to do in Southeast Asia and the South China Sea and in the Western Pacific.
I can't let you go without asking your opinion of the gold card, because the gold card website, it's gone live, by the way. He says this will help fast-track U.S. residency. Roll that tape, please.
We've just launched the Trump Gold Card. All funds go to the United States government. Could be a tremendous amount of money. It'll also be able to help people like this keep, as an example, just one example, there are a lot of examples, people just buying them. It's somewhat like a green card, but with big advantages over a green card.
It's classic Trump, isn't it?
Oh, it's so classic Trump. I bet the website crashes today. So many people are going to apply for it. Hey, look, it's a great deal for us because it's going to be people we'll vet. We'll know who they are. They're going to come in and bring investment. There's precedence for this. Other countries do similar things. But I don't think he's going to stop with a gold card. I bet a platinum card's next.
And how much will he charge for that?
Well, it'll be a little more expensive.
Oh, it's on the website, apparently. The just told me a Trump platinum card is coming soon. So you were right.
There you go.
Great stuff. Thanks very much, KT. Good to have you back here. Thank you. Todd?